A little background here. I'm in the middle of moving house and I just wanted to show you my new desk setup that you can make at home with just a few basic tools. Let's go do it. One attribute that I was really looking forward to in this desk was it being a standing desk. There's two parts to this desk. One are these Trotton chair legs that I got from IKEA for about 200 bucks. And the other is this acacia hardwood butcher block that I got from Home Depot. You can obviously get whatever size butcher block you want and get whatever legs you want, but this is my build, so let me show you what I've done. The real trick comes when you look at this piece down here. It's supposed to have a larger, wider desk. Obviously, this piece of metal does not fit on this desk. As you can see down here, it's just too long. So what I'm going to do is cut it down on either side so it fits this desk. Let's do it.
I'm not sure where the clip of me cutting these went, but it was sketchy anyways, so don't worry. Here's me spray painting them, and after that, I let them dry and installed a window shade for the new house. After the paint dried, I drilled holes in the supports, but I left my punch at home, so I had to eyeball these bad boys. As a true engineer would say, it's within tolerance. Another noisy bit here. Basically what I did was put a 1/2 inch radius on all the long edges and a 3/8 inch radius on all the corners with my new hand router. I've been using it around the house and it's really growing on me.
All right, so it's dried. I've wiped it off after 5-10 minutes. Got some paper towels as well. This is what it looks like. Pretty nice if you ask me. So now the next step is to flip this over and put the legs on. Position them in place and drill some holes for the legs. All right, it took me to get it going straight. This is actually the side that I went on top. And you can see, imagine that I just took this and just like that. What I'm gonna do is flip over the table, and then I'm gonna flip the legs onto it like that. And then we'll measure it, center it up, mark the holes, drill the holes, and put it together. So that'll be cool. Let's do it. Alright, it's within 1/16 of an inch of this direction, and I had it, and I offset it so that it's actually farther to the back by about 1/2 inch. I'm just going to make sure that there's no conflict here. If I put it against the wall, the feet won't be ramming into the wall. Let me check that real quick. All right, it's all lined up now. The legs are actually a little bit farther back than the middle because the legs are actually an inch or two longer than the table itself. That's actually not terrible because there will be cables behind there, and since I'm raising and lowering the desk, I do want to put some space between the desk and the wall, so it really won't be the worst thing in the world to have that little extra space there. So I'm going to mark some holes, drill some holes, and we're going to get to it. These are my screws of choice, just 1-inch lag bolts basically. So this desk has this handle, obviously. It uses these different plastic pieces. This is used as basically a support brace so that there's not a huge torque load on this long lever. This flips so that the handle, like that, gets the handle in there. Okay, so a little update before we get too crazy. When I put this handle up to the desk, it actually sticks out about that much. So what I'm going to try and do is see if I can cut off about that much from here, but only this black part, and see. So I'm going to see if I can cut off about that much on this black bit to see if I can help get it further into the desk. All right, I'm gonna go quickly do that, BRB. I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that I shortened it, but the bad news is that I shortened it a little too far. Why did this happen? Well, I should have known that this would happen. This is a hexagonal piece, and this is round. To get this in this hole, a broached hole needs to be made. A broaching is essentially taking a circular hole and making it non-circular with whatever profile you want, say squared, hexagonal, triangular, whatever. That broached hole basically only went the length of what I cut off. But what I did in solution was drill another hole down this aluminum shaft. Luckily, there was already a center of the broached hole at the end of it where it broke off. And I'm going to take some JB Weld and essentially hammer this into the bottom. That should keep it in place. And if everything goes to hell, I can always drill through both of them and put a pin in so that they don't rotate with each other. Now I gotta go to Home Depot to get some JB Weld. I'll be back. It's moments like these where I don't want input, okay? This is my solution. If it dries and it's crooked, I will bend the rod. But there you go. Now we wait. How long do I have to wait? God dang it. 4 to 6 hours? 15 hours? All right, well, that's a rip. Guess I will come back to that tomorrow. So, here we are. I JB welded the rod and it seems to work perfectly fine, and we will see how it wears in the future. I'll keep you updated. The desk is complete. It is very nice to look at, very natural feeling. So I added it up. Round into one significant figure, this desk cost $500. IKEA sells a shorter and deeper desk for $309 that share the same legs as this one. That's almost $200 cheaper. Is this worth it? I believe yes. What I plan to do with this desk is to have a terminal over here with my desktop PC and have a study area on this side of my desk for my laptop and school supplies. Plus, this desk will be a lot nicer to use than a IKEA desk that is manufactured en masse. That's it from me today. Just a quick build that I put together moving into this new house that you can try at home. A little life update here. The garage that you saw in the last video, I'm retaping and repainting all the walls and will do other upgrades in the future, and I'm making a video about that. So that's next. Stay tuned.